Go ahead.
My name's Teresa Noonan. I'm 17. I started dancing at the North Georgia Dance and Music Factory when I was 4. When I was 8, I became part of the dance company at the studio. And last year as a junior, I started dancing in the Mill Creek Dance Department at my high school. When you're at dance, it gets a little rough sometimes because, you're there with the other girls and you love them so much and they're your sisters, they're family, everyone is your family. But at the same time though, low-key, you are in competition with them. So if you're out on the floor, someone else is, and you're going across the floor and they do something really good and you applaud them and you cheer them on for it because, oh, I'm happy for you. Like you did that and it was really good. And you practice and you try to do it, but you wish that you had done it. You wish that that was you. Or when you're out there by yourself and you know that they're watching you and you can feel them staring at you and you can feel them talking about you. And it hurts, it really does, because it makes you want to go off and just sit by yourself and quit, but you can't, because there will be those people. There will always be those people, and you need to just ignore them. I don't really fit the typical stereotype of a dancer with, the good grades and everything's just perfect, because it's not. And, I don't go to football games on Fridays, and I go and I hang out with my guy friends, and, I've gotten in trouble, and it changes the way that the people at your studio look at you, and you don't want that. You want them to think of you as that sweet girl, Teresa, that, dances, and she's so nice and everything, as opposed to, oh, that one girl that, has done all that stuff and goes to all those parties and gets all reckless and stuff. But at the same time though, with the older girls, they know that stuff and we go and we hang out together. But with the younger girls, when they see things like pictures on Facebook or Instagram of you doing that kind of stuff, and it really makes you think about how you are their role model and they do look up to you. And even though it's hard to realize sometimes, but what you do does mold them into who they are. What you do affects how they act, and I just wish that it didn't, which makes it even more hard to keep them separate. But I mean, that's what you have to do, and it gets easier as you grow up. It really sucks growing up in dance when you're in your preteen, teenager years, because what we wear, obviously, it's really tight and form-fitting. So when you're like in that awkward stage, like going through puberty and stuff, and you're kind of just like weirdly shaped and you're just awkward looking and you have to come with your hair slicked back and like you just look rough and you know it, and you have to stare at yourselves in these mirrors for a couple hours straight in these tight leotards and tights and stuff. And dance is critiques and critiquing your body and seeing, maybe another girl that's way skinnier than you are, like tall and skinny, and you're short and a little on the heavy side. And all you can do throughout class is think like, oh my God, like I wish I looked like that. And sometimes it holds you back. It makes you feel uncomfortable to dance, or even some people don't even come to dance sometimes because of that. And it's sad, and I understand it completely. I can think of numerous times I didn't come to dance because I wasn't happy with the way I looked that day. I never eat before dance because I know that when you get here and you're gonna be like all bloated and filled with food. And I can say that I've had trouble with eating, and like you want to be skinny, you want to be like the thinnest one in the class, and when you see the girls that are, you just get so jealous and you just want to be like even skinnier than they are. And whether it be healthy or not, you want to get that way no matter how. Like it doesn't matter how you lose that weight, you just want to lose it. And it's sad, and it's sad to see other girls going through it, and I understand it completely, and honestly, I probably will never get over that. I always look at myself and I'm just like, like you could have looked better today, or, you know, you didn't have to eat that, or, you know, that was so many calories that why would you even think about putting that in your body or in your stomach and having it be formed into fats, and you know the quantity and the quality of what you eat, how it will affect your body, and you shouldn't have to do that at dance. Dance should be the place that you come to be comfortable, but at the same time, though, it's the most uncomfortable place you could be. I've always had a problem talking to people about how I feel. I can never find myself to get around to it, even if it's someone that I trust with all my heart. And when I'm in there in the room by myself and it's just me and the music, and I take how I feel and I take the emotions that are just building up when I listen to the song, and I just start moving, and the movements, each step represents a part of you that you're feeling at that moment. And when I go back and I do the dance over and over again, it's almost like the problem fixes itself for me. It helps a lot, especially with someone like me that does have a problem talking to other people and expressing myself. When I'm about to be on stage, I have this feeling in my stomach, and it's just nerves and butterflies, and it's crazy. And then I go out there and I step foot into the lights and in front of all the people in the audience, and it all goes away, and it all kind of just rushes up to my face and my big smile, and knowing that all these people came to see me, and they come up to me and tell me how awesome I did. And that just makes me feel so good inside, especially with the problems that I have with my confidence and how I think I am as a dancer. And that means the world to me.